I was getting this video ready to show you after the renovation was done. And then I realized the renovation is not going to be done for 3 to 4 months. So I might as well release this now. Let's jump in. I didn't see this RV before any work was done. I found pictures online of what it looked like before it was renovated at all. We bought it when renovations had been done. And by renovations, I mean they had pulled up the flooring and put down new flooring, which is awesome just because of the number of staples I did not have to pull up out of the floor. The other thing they did is that they painted the cabinet. They didn't do a great job painting the cabinets. And we knew, due to the style of the renovation, that we would redo the paint on the cabinets. They also didn't paint any of the walls. The wallpaper in the toilet room was quite literally falling down off of the walls. So we knew it wasn't a very good renovation, and it also wasn't perfect for us, but they did a lot of the groundwork. We didn't see the RV beforehand, but I found pictures online that shows that it's typical of most RVs in that it was brown and ugly. The previous owners did the tile backsplash, which was falling off, and they painted the cabinets white. Here we see that I'm making some changes, pulling out the kitchen sink, pulling off a lot of the peel and stick, and getting it ready to be truly renovated. The kitchen cabinets we call the puzzle room because it's a lot of small openings with decent space behind it that you can't really access very well. So we're not sure exactly what we're going to do with that part. The entryway is just a small space where the refrigerator is. Again, they painted everything that were cabinets. They did not paint any of the walls. The living dining room was also pretty typical. The couch actually is not long enough for someone my size, 5'8", to lay on. The dinette turned into a bed, but we didn't actually need bedroom area. So we really wanted to completely revamp this space. They had just used the existing couch and dinette and recovered it, and that was the limit of that. But the coverings were falling apart. We ripped out the dinette. I ripped out the carpet and got it all ready to put the flooring down. And we also ripped out the couch area. As I said, it was too small to lay on. We didn't need the seating, and there was absolutely no storage underneath it. A lot of what they renovated was actually falling apart, so it wasn't done really well. The surprise was that this section of the slide out was actually 4 inches higher than any other part of the slide out. So that is something that we'll have to be creative with during the full renovation. The cab over bed area where our 11-year-old daughter Taven will be sleeping was a part that we're pretty excited about. It's great space up there. They did do new cushions and basically hid the damage that was there. This was the area where there was the most water damage, and thank goodness I was taking out this small cabinet. I was planning on measuring the space and getting a new piece of plywood, but when I pulled it back, it revealed massive long-term water damage with the potential, of course, of mold. In the master bedroom, originally, of course, it was as ugly as they ever are. It was repainted, and they used a peel and stick wallpaper to cover up the glass. I actually wanted to just turn that into shelving and open it up, but we also found a spot on the master bed that also has water damage. The only place that we have storage in this room is this little corner cabinet, and it was painted, but the door had a hole in it, and it's a horrible use of the space. So we're planning on taking that out and putting up something else, some sort of cubicle or shelf system that we can utilize much better. The sink and shower area is actually great. I'm concerned about the shower because they're not attached or adhered very well to the wall. So it's a potential in my mind for water damage. We do want to pull it out and redo it and make it prettier. The cabinet's in great shape. We're replacing the countertop, the sink, and the faucet. And for the most part, it's a really good space. The toilet room also, we have zero issues with. It's actually an area that has more storage. The bottom cabinet was a huge laundry basket, which we removed. Thank goodness we did, because I actually found the hot water heater. We'll just switch the door so that it hinges the other way and add shelves to that area. And we're actually really pretty excited about this room. We're changing the standard toilet to a composting toilet. There are really simple things in this RV, like just cutting more shelves to the pantry, adding more shelves to the toilet room cabinet so that we have more storage space. Pretty simple, easy, and straightforward. This video is pretty much to get you up to date on what the RV looked like before it was ever renovated, the things that the previous owners did to it, and a lot of our demolition. Now it's being moved to somebody professional. It had enough water damage. We were not willing to take it on as a project. We wanted it done faster, easier, and better than we knew we could do it ourselves. So we found someone we'll be delivering it to in Southern California. We were going to do the renovations in 2 or 3 stages, and this means we're doing everything in phase 1. It does mean that the RV is really as dialed in as we can get it. We have somebody to bounce creative ideas off of, and everything's done at once. It's going to take a little bit longer to live in it, but not as long as it would have taken if we had done it ourselves. And it will be done a lot better by people who professionally do this for a living and know what they're doing. We're super excited to keep you involved on the journey. When we deliver the RV, we will have renovation pictures as they go through it. We're excited that it's going to be a super creative process for all of us involved. And the end result, I'm expecting, is going to be far better than we anticipated. Stay tuned and follow along.